Hi, today my goal is to answer your questions about the top 3 most annoying skin complaints if you have Hashimoto's. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Sara Peternell. I'm the owner of Family Nutrition Services. I'm based in Denver, Colorado. I have Hashimoto's and I serve clients who have Hashimoto's in my nutrition practice, and I get all the good questions. And one of the ones that I have been thinking about a lot lately, because I feel like I've been talking to more and more people who are struggling with some skin issues, is why are skin conditions related to Hashimoto's? Great question. So here's the thing, is if you have Hashimoto's and there is an origin of your autoimmune disease at your gut level, well, pretty good chances are that your skin is having some reactions to what is going on in a leaky gut, right? So you can watch some of my other videos about kind of what happens, why do we get leaky gut, how is leaky gut related to Hashimoto's and autoimmune conditions. But the bottom line is that leaky gut is really responsible for so many of the systemic types of conditions and symptoms that we experience when we have Hashimoto's. So the first top annoying skin symptom that people with Hashimoto's have is dry skin. I mean, this is classic Hashimoto's stuff, right? So dry skin that just kind of feels rough and sandpapery, almost like you could just put so much lotion on and it doesn't even get absorbed. A lot of people, where they really notice this dry skin is on their hands, their fingers, their cuticles, and they may notice it in the very tender spots, like around their mouth, in the corners of their eyes, sometimes in the pits of their elbows, behind the knees, ankles, and in other really delicate areas of skin. Why do we get dry skin when we have Hashimoto's? Well, one of the main reasons is that if you have compromised gut function, you may not be absorbing fats very well. You may have some issues where your body is not getting fats from your dietary sources, like healthy fats like avocado, nuts, seeds, wild-caught fatty fish, blah, 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 all the lovely fats that we want to have in our diet. And so your body is probably excreting those fats rather than pulling them in and adding them into the cells within your skin. So it's really important to both be consuming plenty of healthy fat-rich foods like avocados, nuts, seeds, olives, olive oil, coconut oil, wild-caught fatty fish, etc. But it's also really important to work on healing your gut so that you can better absorb and utilize these dietary fats. I do recommend for people with Hashimoto's to be taking an essential fatty acid, or EFAs, supplement, usually in the form of both EPA and DHA, and to be taking somewhere around 3 grams of fish oil per day. I know that sounds like a lot, but if you especially have dry skin, this is going to be really helpful for you to start to overcoming both healing of the gut and also to start to restore some of that moisture barrier to the skin. Okay, number 2 most annoying Hashimoto's skin condition is acne. Oh my gosh, I have been there too. So the reason why this happens is that our other hormones can be out of balance when we have Hashimoto's, right? So there are a lot of interrelationship kind of cascades of hormones that take place in the body. Your thyroid is responsible, obviously, for controlling so many of the things like your metabolism, the body thermoregulation, heat, keeping a healthy weight. It supports digestion. Your thyroid does so many things, but it also helps to support your body's utilization of many of your sex hormones. And if there's one thing that is for sure, is that a lot of people who have Hashimoto's also have hormone imbalances in other areas of their life. They may have some disrupted adrenal hormones, like they may have excessive cortisol. That can result in acne too. They may have some imbalances of estrogen and progesterone. That can result in acne too. If they're a male, they may notice that they're having like low testosterone, high cortisol. That can result in acne too. So the number 2 most annoying symptom with the skin that people who have Hashimoto's experience is acne. And what you can do is work to focus on balancing all of your hormones, right? So you need to take a look at some of your lifestyle factors and see if maybe you're burning the candle at both ends. You kind of need to nurture your adrenals a little bit better, maybe go to bed a little sooner, maybe, kind of lay off some of the play hard, work hard type of lifestyle, and see if you can get some of those cortisol and adrenaline and norepinephrine hormones, your fight or flight hormones, to settle down just a little bit. Ladies, if you are maybe a young lady who has recently had their period for the first time, or if you're in your early 20s and you're having irregular periods, if you're maybe trying to conceive and you're noticing that you're having maybe like short luteal phases, there are lots of different things that you can do both to test your hormones and to find out maybe what is dysregulated so you know specifically what to work on, and then work with a qualified practitioner to help get some of these hormone imbalances kind of in control again. Also for those ladies who are in the perimenopause stage of life, hello, and ladies who have also gone through menopause, if you have Hashimoto's, you may notice that these times of life also can drastically affect and change the way that your thyroid hormones interplay with your sex hormones, right? So a decrease in estrogen, or maybe a decrease in progesterone at perimenopause, or the decrease in your total kind of DHEA and total reproductive set of hormones can also play a role. Believe me, I've worked with some clients who they're just these most wonderful people, beautiful women coming into my office in their early 50s complaining that their acne is worse than it was when they were a teenager. So I get it. And we can work to balance all of these hormones together. All right, the last one. Annoying skin condition number 3 if you have Hashimoto's might be hives. Yep. Do you get kind of like atopic, itchy, inflamed, swollen, etc. anytime maybe you like brush up against a tree, try a different detergent for your clothing, maybe a different fabric, maybe you hug someone who's wearing a different perfume, maybe you don't even know what's causing your skin issues, maybe it's food related. There's a whole host of reasons why people with autoimmune conditions and especially Hashimoto's can develop hives, and again, that's because of the gut, right? So if we've got some dysregulated immune system stuff going on at the gut level, there's a pretty good chance that this is going to translate into some dysregulated immunity at your skin level. So certainly working on healing the gut, eliminating foods that you're intolerant to, or just doing a complex elimination diet, also working on some of the gut healing remedies that we have available to us, like digestive enzymes, probiotics, zinc, carnosine, glutamine, bone broth, so on and so forth, right? Not to mention stress reduction. That can help to heal the gut as well. A lot of times the gut will start to heal up, the immune system will start to kind of like settle down, and the skin will also stop being so reactionary. This is kind of true just basically of like rashes, hives. I would sort of lump eczema into this group as well, but that could also kind of go along with some of the food intolerant stuff that goes along with the leaky gut that we were talking about at the beginning of this video. So I just outlined for you the 3 most annoying skin conditions. I've experienced all of them at some point or another in my journey with Hashimoto's, and I work with people on a regular basis who, just like you, are looking for answers. If you are serious about getting down to business and addressing your Hashimoto's naturally with lifestyle and nutrition, then you really need to sign up for my Nourished and Renewed 30-day program for Hashimoto's. You can find the waitlist sign up at the bottom of this video in the pinned comments. It's going to be launching here in 2020. It's a completely self-paced 30-day program, and it's going to get you from A to Z all the way through all of your top questions about how you can be working on healing your own thyroid and living your best life possible. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing these videos if they're helpful to you and maybe other people that you know. I'll be back with more info soon. Have a great day.